Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Happy Saturday. Don't usually post videos on a Saturday, but thank you guys for clicking on this video. I hope that you've had a great week. So in today's video, we are going to unstuff and stuff my wallet, saving challenge, sinking funds, some bills, and then I'm going to show you guys the stickers in real life for May. So if you like these kind of videos, go ahead and hit the like button. If you want to see more of my videos, hit the subscribe button. Leave me a comment down below and let's get into it. Okay guys, so we are in the second week of February, closing it out, and today is Saturday. So I did not notate any no spend days this week because I had a lot going on between Thursday and Friday. And just to be completely honest, I don't even remember what days I spent money and what days I didn't. So I have no spend days to notate this week. I know that I had some, and I think they were earlier in the week, but I just don't remember. So I had an advocacy training on Thursday. We had advocacy day yesterday. I did post a couple of stories on my Instagram page showing that a little bit, but I'm definitely going to go ahead and tell you guys what that was all about. Today's Saturday. I will be doing groceries today. I'm not sure if this bill got paid yet. I have to check on it, so I'll be checking on that after this video. Going into next week, which is what we are preparing for, I will be making my first tax payment. Gonna talk to you guys about that too. My HP Inc. subscription, which is a business subscription, has already been paid. I do have personal bills, my car insurance, and Apple subscription that will be getting paid this week. My cousin's birthday. This is something for my business. This is an affiliate site that I have to make some changes with or something. I don't even know what all is going on with that, but I need to figure it out before the end of the month. My Wi-Fi bill is due, and then I have a birthday party on Saturday. So let's go ahead and flip to the budget. Okay, y'all, so this is the budget setup. Let's see. The fixed expenses, again, pretty much all of the heavy bill, well, actually all the heavy bills have been paid for the month except for my car insurance. That's coming up next. I didn't spend any money this week on these additional expenses. I am going to be looking into ordering my contacts because I am just annoyed with my glasses and I just don't want to wear them. So I need to get some new ones. I have another birthday party this week. Have not paid my COVID shot yet, and then these are some savings. As far as my goals page or my dashboard page, I did set this up and I kind of talked through it on my Instagram story, but basically in a nutshell, this month I decided to use my goals to do event, birthdays, and important stickers, script stickers. So my main goal for the month of April is to have May's bills put aside for for May. I'm still currently paying April's bills. So the bills that I'm stuffing today are for the month of April, but with like leftover money, savings after I've paid everything I need to pay for business and personal. I am trying to put some of that money aside for to finish funding my bills for May. So this is where we are right now. So for May, I have my rent, utilities, health insurance, electricity, and Netflix bill covered. So I still have some additional bills that hopefully I will be able to cover in the last couple of weeks of April. Y'all already know about the birthdays. These are some just additional important things to do. So let's go ahead and get into the weekly check-in. Okay, y'all, so moving forward, I'm going to go ahead and start stuffing my saving challenge first before I get into the weekly check-in, because y'all know like that has been the part of this whole setup or my system that confuses me, because I use leftover money from the wallet to stuff my saving challenges so I don't have to take it out of my check. But if I do need to take it out of my check, I do, but I aim not to. So we are in April and we've already done January, February, and March. So I want to say I'm stuffing $11 and $5 today. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and see what I'm working with here. So, and y'all, my pink wallets will be on sale next Friday, April 21st. Yes, they are back. I'm so happy to have these back in the shop. So I still have beige and checkered, and my A7 clear are out of stock, but I'm working on getting those back as well. So definitely trying to have some more options for you guys as far as that's concerned. So let's see here. Let's get 11. So that's 11. And then what else did I say? The 5. I'm stuffing 5. So I'm gonna put this back in here. And I just think this will be an easier way for me to, yes, I'm gonna take the 5 from Beauty to stuff in the 5. So let's see. I'm going to grab my check marks and cross out the 11 and the 5, and I'm thinking that this way, y'all, I will be able to, because my weekly check-ins confuse me, because I'm like, I have to kind of notate that the money is not, you know, there, because I've put it in a saving challenge, but it's just been a little bit difficult. So I figured if I do it this way first and then move into my weekly check-in, I will be less confused, and it will probably, hopefully, be less confusing for you all as well. All right. Yeah, so there's that. So we have 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, we have 5. Ooh, you know what? Let's go ahead and take the 1. Yeah. Let's take the 1. Where was that at? I think that was in home. Let's take the 1. And then that way we'll just have 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes left for the rest of this month. I don't know why I didn't think to do that. Oh wait, where's the check marks? I don't know why I didn't think to do that. I think because I had $2 left, and I was like, well, there's no 2 on here, but I've completely missed that there was 1. Okay, so now we just have 4 boxes left for the rest of this month, and then we will be done. So my gold envelope will be for quarter 1 and 2, and then I'm gonna use my silver envelope for quarters 3 and 4. So currently the saving challenges are deactivated. Only the downloadable versions are activated because I'm getting through sale orders, and so any handmade products I have to deactivate to help me be able to process sale orders faster. My stickers are still available so that you guys can get those for May. The only thing I have left in the envelopes will be that $1 from home. So I'm just gonna take this 1 and just put it in my bank envelope. Everything else is empty. So what that does for my weekly check-in is that means I'm going to go through and notate that everything has been either spent or used. So even though my saving challenge money has not been spent, it's been used, it's put away. So that's not money that's going back to the bank right now. All right, okay, so remaining for the month in spending, I have $20 left. For gas, I have $135 minus 45 equals 90. And I thought I was gonna spend way more money on gas this week because I did a lot of driving. See, that's why I love Toyotas. They're so good on gas. Where am I at? 211 minus 69 equals 142. Um, 14 minus 45 is 31. And eating out, I have 50 left, 25 minus 75, and then beauty, I have nothing left. So this week, we are going to be putting $10 in spending. We're gonna put 45 in gas. We're gonna put 70 in groceries. we're going to put 15 at home. I think I just need toilet paper actually. 25 in eating out, and then beauty has nothing. Okay, y'all, so we are stuffing $3.52 today. And while I put this money in the tray, I just want to go ahead and give one of my supporters, subscribers / customers a shout out. She asked me to shout out her new Etsy shop. It's called Quan Things. I should have it titled up there so you guys can see how it's spelled. And she has some cute like printables, digital downloads for saving challenges and things like that. So y'all go ahead and check out her shop. She's a new shop owner. Show her some love. And yeah, girl, thank you for supporting me, and wishing you much success on your journey, your budgeting journey, your shop journey, all that good stuff. So let me go ahead and get this together, honey. These ones are all over the place, y'all. All right, y'all. And let's get into it. So spending, we said 10. So I have quite a few things to talk to you guys about. I'm not really sure which one I want to start with. I guess I can start with, since we're still kind of in the beginning of the video, I will start with the shop. So I am projecting. It's a projection. So this is what I'm trying to do. I am projecting to have my sale orders complete in the next 10 days. I am working on weekends to, did I do that right? Yeah, I am working on weekends to try to accomplish that. My mom is also helping me. So I'm trying to project the orders to be done in like the next 10 days. And then be able to get like saving challenges, cash envelopes, all that stuff back open by the 24th of April. So again, it is an estimation. It's a projection. It's not verbatim, but that's what my goal is. So we'll see how that goes. And there's nothing in medicine this month. Beauty's all done. I'm gonna put my coins in the box. I'm gonna scan fetch rewards. Thank y'all for letting me know that I was not the only one noticing how fetch has been like real skimpy with their points lately. And if this continues, I'm gonna be trying to look into other options for me and for us, because yeah, that's not okay. So we'll go ahead and get into the sinking funds. So we are still currently doing like this low stuffing of my sinking funds. And to be honest, guys, I really don't know if this is going to change. I really wanted to. What is today? The 15th? Yes. I really wanted to. I don't know. I miss stuffing more money in my sinking funds, but I was kind of like going through my numbers last night, and I just realized like, this is just a part of budgeting. This is a part of the journey. Like, your priorities change. And so this is just where we are. So 50, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70. And right now, my priorities are my bills. And not just like paying my bills every month, but like being a month ahead. And I definitely appreciate you guys giving me, you know, telling me about your stories of how you're getting a month ahead or what you're trying to do to get there. And I just had to realize that like right now, sinking funds are just not a priority. But I'm not going to neglect them, you know, because they have proven to be a good way to save money. Like outside of my placeholders, you know, not including this type of stuff, but like the real actual cash, I probably have like $1,000 in these binders. Like, that is a nice chunk of change. So I'm not going to neglect them. I just can't stuff them as high until I get a feel for this whole being a month ahead on bills things and seeing how I can maintain that. So retirement has 5, 600, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And then you guys know that my saving challenge binder is actually going toward my retirement account at the end of the year. So this is just some extra. Yeah. LASIK is getting 2. And we have 1,100, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. And outings is also getting 5. So I guess we can get into, okay, I told you guys about the shop. I guess we can get into the taxes. That's probably the next great thing. So we have 25, 6, 7. I got my taxes done. You guys know that I'm just fully on variable income. So I have been like mortified about getting my taxes done, just because I've just been like, I don't know, you know, what is gonna happen. I don't know what I'm gonna owe. Like, I have just been terrified of getting my taxes done all year, really since the end of last year. However, I've been praying on it for a very long time because I knew how anxious I was about it. And I'm just like, Lord, you know, just please. I also have a new tax person. So the tax person that I have been going to for the past several years, I don't really know what happened with him and his situation, but he's not doing taxes. So I had to see someone new. It's a person that my family sees, but I still was nervous about the whole situation. So car maintenance has 100, 5, 10, 11, 12, and 13. But y'all, it went so well. Like, I went up in there with my, I had my own, like, you know, spreadsheet of my expenses and all that good stuff. And, you know, I kind of felt like with the expenses that I had notated that I would be in pretty good shape with the taxes. Well, maybe not like the best of shape, but I felt okay. I felt like, okay, this may be okay. But I still felt like I was gonna owe quite a bit of money, and that I was gonna have to probably have a monthly tax bill of a couple $100s a month. So 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21. But he was actually able to get me some more write-offs. I don't know what all kind of write-offs he was able to get me, but he like went into asking me what kind of car I drive, and you know, I was like, oh, okay. And y'all, I ended up only owing $811 in taxes. So not even $1,000. And y'all, not 2 years ago, last year, when I paid taxes from 2 years ago, so 2022, I paid taxes for 2021, I had owed a little over $2,000 to the IRS. And I just really like think that was an account of just not really tracking expenses, not really knowing what all I could use as a write-off. And so 10, 15, 16, 17. And so I felt like, okay, the business made more money than, you know, in 2022 than it did in 2021, and I owed over $2,000 for 2021. So I was just like, man, I just feel like I'm gonna really owe a lot of money. But he was really able to get me all the write-offs that he could, and you know, it was great. I only owe the IRS $811. I'm like, thank you, Jesus. So she's getting 2 for 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So with that being said, my first tax payment, which you guys saw in my calendar that I would be paying by next week, my first tax payment is going to be $50. That's it, y'all, 50. And then after that, my tax payments will be 65, probably a little bit more, because I think I read on the letter that the IRS doesn't charge you to use like a debit card or whatever, but your card company may charge you. And I can't remember if they charged me last year or not. Like, I just can't remember. So I'm honestly not sure. So 65 is my monthly payment, but if I get charged a fee, it may be more closer to $70 a month. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. But yeah, guys. So my monthly tax bill will be about $65 or $70 a month for, you know, I could pay it off before the end of this year, which is probably what I'm going to do, so it doesn't go into next year. But if I want it, I have until next April to pay it off, and I'll just be paying about $65 to $70 a month. So I'm so grateful for that. I thank God for that. Yeah, I'm so grateful and so thankful. Medical is getting 5. For 20, 35, and 40. I'm also going to be setting up the debt tracker in my planner, probably for my May budget. I'm not going to worry about it for this one, but for my May budget, I'm going to set up the debt tracker, and so that we can start tracking my tax payment from 811 down to 0. Okay, y'all, so we are back in the low priority binder, and for the most part, all of my denominations are the same. I did change it up a little bit, but for the most part, they're the same. So we'll start with car tags, and it's going to get $2. And so I'll go ahead and get into Advocacy Day. So basically, Advocacy Day is, which is why I wasn't able to post this video yesterday, is basically when organizations and advocates go to their state capital sometime after elections, like midterm elections and things like that, to advocate for or against certain bills that legislators are trying to push forward to become laws. So my friend has a nonprofit, nonpartisan organization called Engage Voters. I'm going to put her Instagram handle in the video so y'all can check her out. And basically, her organization was designed and has a mission to engage youth and young adults in voting. You know, there's a lot of us who don't vote. I myself grew up very disconnected from politics, just not really understanding how it all works. So she truly focuses on like ballot education, teaching you how to vote, what to vote for, who you're voting for, what different elected offices, officials, what it means and how it affects your everyday life. She's just does an amazing job with this organization. I am not like an official member, but I'm definitely a supporter. So I'll go to her events. So yesterday we had Advocacy Day in Austin, Texas, which is where our state capital is. And it was amazing. So car tax has 50, 70, 90, 1, 2, and 3. We met with the offices of 3 legislators to talk about, there were 4 bills that we wanted to discuss. So 3 of the 4 we were in support of, and it typically has to deal with, well, all the bills that we were in support of had to deal with trying to make voting more accessible to the less fortunate, make voting more accessible to youth and young adults. Yeah, I don't remember the numbers because they all have numbers. I don't remember the numbers of the bills off the top of my head, but one bill had to do with allowing college students to use their ID instead of, use their college ID to be able to vote instead of having to get like a Texas ID, or even some college students may not have driver's license. So them being able to use their college ID to vote. So electronics has 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. And what was another bill that we were for? Another bill that we were for is a bill that is trying to be pushed, or trying to make it to the floor to get passed. And this bill would allow the voting process to be a part of the public education high school curriculum, the social studies curriculum, so that we can start educating, high schoolers at a young age. They can start becoming educated on the process of voting and the importance of it and how it all works, and understanding different offices that are up for election. So that was another bill that we were for. Emergency has 1,011, 1,200, 1,250, 70, 80, 85. What was the third one? So it was the college IDs, the voting process being a part of the high school social studies curriculum. I know the bill that we were against, but I'm trying to think of the last one that we were for. Let's see, giveaways is going to get 2. For 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. I can't think of the last one that we were for, but the one that we were against is a bill that's trying to get pushed that would eliminate college campuses from being used as voting sites. And that legislator's office even informed us. So we went to advocate that we were against it, right? And we were trying to offer them alternatives. We were telling them that, college campuses is used by the whole community, not just the college kids. And so, let's see, y'all, where are we at? 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. So we were trying to come up with some options, because they were saying the legislator put that bill, she authored that bill because she's concerned about school safety, all the school shootings and mass shootings. Y'all look at this. I'm gonna have to put this through my laminator. But yeah, she was saying she was concerned about all the mass shootings happening at schools. And so that's why she put that bill in place to remove college campuses from being voting sites. And they also let us know that they put forth another bill that would eliminate K through 12 campuses from being voting sites because of mass shootings. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, so, I told her, and it was a staff, it wasn't the actual legislator that we met with. We only actually got to meet with one legislator. The rest of the offices, we met with their aides and their advisors. So this particular office, we met with her advisor. And, I just let her know, I'm a former educator, so I can appreciate safety being her top concern. Although I think that's a scapegoat, I still said that, listen, we appreciate that she's concerned about the safety of our schools, because mass shootings in schools are just out of hand, in this country. They're just ridiculous. However, there's no data or history to show that mass shootings at schools and campuses take place on election days, right? Or voting days. And I'm just mass shooters that shoot up schools are cowards. They're not showing up on, voting days when they know there are going to be hundreds of adults there that could intervene their plan. So Of course, I'm not saying it couldn't happen. Of course, I know it could, but there's just no data or history to show that this is something that's reoccurring that we need to find a solution for. So we had, mentioned like there's the option of making voting available after school hours, like on the K through 12 campuses. There's the option of like putting like more security at campuses, making sure voting is just in one centralized location, having security there, checking bags, maybe, not necessarily police officers, but just, security guards. But they weren't trying to hear it. 50, 70, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79. And again, this is the office who is authoring that bill to eliminate school campuses, educational institutions from being voting sites. But on the bright side, we met with other offices that were very much against that bill, and let us know like, hey, we don't support that bill either. If it makes it to the floor, we can assure you that Representative so-and-so or Senator so-and-so is not in support of this bill. So that was very reassuring. But that's basically what Advocacy Day is, y'all. Is basically, after elections happen, like I said, groups of people, organizations go to their state capitals to just advocate and have discussions about the bills that we support and the bills that we don't support. And bills become laws when both chambers vote on it. So if, a bill gets pushed through to the floor and the House chamber votes as well as the Senate chamber votes yes on that particular bill, it gets pushed forward to the governor. And if the governor votes yes, then that bill becomes a law, or he can veto it. So bills, advocating for bills either for or against them is basically, kind of having your hand in the process of pushing forward for things to become state laws that are going to progress us forward, or advocating against certain bills to try to prevent them from becoming state laws, that would just bring more oppression. And so, again, like I said, we had 3 bills that we were for and were advocating and, seeing if legislators, if their offices were in agreement to vote on these bills, to vote yes, or the bill that we were against, trying to see how different offices, where they stood, and if they would vote for it or against it if it made it to the floor. So it was a very educational experience. I'm so glad that I went, although I missed you guys yesterday. This was like a chance of a lifetime. We actually got to go inside of the gallery and actually got to see legislators voting on bills. So I posted a story on my Instagram page where there was like a wall, and there was like some type of mechanism where like the representatives would vote at their seats, but you could see on the wall like the green dots, the red dots. So all the green dots meant that they vote yes for it. The red dots meant they vote no for it. Then there was some, type of staff member. I don't know what his title was, but he had a gavel and he would hit the gavel after the vote. And so we saw a lot of green, and I don't remember what bills they were, but we saw a lot of green. And so him hitting the gavel means that, the bill got voted on for yes. So those bills are going to Governor Abbott here in Texas for him to either sign off on or veto. So very educational process. I definitely encourage you guys to get involved in government, get involved in some type of organization that, educates you on the process of the law. Okay, y'all, and the last thing that we're going to stuff today is going to be the bills. So today we're stuffing internet, and that's going to be $31. And I've mentioned this before, but if you may be new here, my Wi-Fi bill, I don't pay for cable because I have Netflix, and my sister pays for HBO Max, and I have Amazon Prime, so I don't pay for cable. But my internet bill is so cheap because I'm currently on a promotion where they are giving customers half off, I think for a year. I almost want to say 2, but I'm just going to say a year just to be on the safe side. So my bill was regular, like 70 something dollars, but then I also do the paperless billing, and so I got another $10 off for that. So that is why my internet bill is so cheap. So currently, this was my Apple subscription. Currently, these are bills that are due this month. Y'all know I'm in the process of paying for May's bills, but these bills are currently for April. Hopefully, starting in May, you guys can see me stuff this binder for June's bills and not May's bills. So we were able to add another bill to our checkoff list, which I showed you guys at the beginning of the video, which was my Netflix bill. So now I currently have Netflix ready to go for May. And then next week I'm going to work on those remaining 4 bills to hopefully have all of my bills for the month of May saved before that month starts. Okay, y'all, and then I will be using my debt envelope next month for the tax bill. That is going to be it for this portion of the video. The last thing I'm going to show you guys are my May stickers. So if you are interested in that, stay tuned. Okay, y'all, so this is my May kit. Several y'all have already purchased it, and you can see it on the website or the Etsy shop, but I just wanted to show you guys the kit in person here on a video. This kit is called Peach Dreams, so I went with a peach theme. So let's see, get it close enough for you guys. So it's basically like stripes in the background. It's a peachy stripe, and then a more light pink stripe, and then you have your peaches in there, the whole peach with the leaf, and then a peach slice. And then all of my scripts are in green. So this is sinking funds, this is savings tracker, your debt tracker, debt snowball. I pulled this out because sometimes I forget to pull this. I use these for my dashboard pages, my transaction log, make sure I'm in frame, the bill due stickers. So I have the 2 green columns, and then a like light pink, and then a peach. And then here's what a paycheck sheet would look like. I personally don't use these, but when I was teaching, I did use the paychecks. So that's what they look like. The event sticker, similar to bill due, the 2 green columns, the light pink, and then the peach. Here is the weekly check-in, the deco page, which just gives you some dots here, some flags, some boxes, a weekend script, the budget page, and then the thin washi is, I don't know if you guys can tell, let me see, it's like actual like peach halves. So like if you were to cut a peach in half, that's what the thin washi is, as well as it's kind of like checkered in the background behind it. It might be kind of hard to see, but. And then here is the calendar, the business budget, and then the dashboard pages. And then again, I just use the header scripts to put what I need. So that is the May kit, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in to this video. Like I said previously, I hope that you guys are enjoying your weekend and that you have a good rest of your weekend. So I will see you guys back next Friday. Bye.